Hello, I'm Tom Blunt, the director of STRAFE. In STRAFE, you choose a gun at the beginning of the game that will dictate your playstyle for most of it. Shotgun for close range, machine gun for mid, and railgun for long range. But with each weapon, you'll have the opportunity throughout the game to modify its performance as well as rebuild the gun into a potential of 8 diverse alternatives, 4 primary and 4 secondary. Let's take a look at the SMG's secondaries. The impact grenade is simple and effective. It shoots out a grenade that blows up whatever it hits. These grenades are high damage and they'll blow apart most enemies. It's also great to kill groups of enemies, but you want to avoid using it in close range unless you're trying to rocket jump. The plasma beam cuts through flesh like butter. A short charge of time will leave you vulnerable, but while the beam is active, it'll pierce through multiple enemies. It's really fun to slice up gluttons with. A quick swipe of the beam allows you to slice through enemies, cutting off arms, heads, legs, whatever you feel like doing. You're the artist, we just hand you the brush. The drone missile is guided by the player's line of sight. It could be used simply, but it really shines when used to navigate through obstacles. It'll be a great weapon for skilled players to show off with, and it's really fun to use. You pull the trigger to fire a rocket, and then just move your line of sight to guide it. The missile's flight can be a little unpredictable, so we recommend using it in more open areas. Although the further the missile travels, the less influence the player will have over it. The mines are baller to use. They're great for setting traps and create great moments of carnage. The mines won't stick to flesh and will bounce off enemies, but they'll stick to anywhere in the environment. You pull the trigger once to fire a mine, and you pull it again to detonate. A mine can only be detonated after it's been armed. After it's mounted, a red light and beep will signal that it's armed. You can also hold the trigger and mines will continue to shoot out until you're out of ammo. Then another pull detonates. This is only one video of 6 showcasing the weapon upgrades of STRAFE. If you'd like to stay up to date with development, you can follow us on Twitter and Facebook. Thanks.